Hello, everybody. I'm Brian,
And I'm Brian.
and this is Brian versus Brian, episode 254. Happy Gilmore 2. Nice and simple. Glad they didn't do some weird, subtitle.
Colon, whatever.
Yeah.
Resurrections.
Return to the happy place or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Happy Gilmore 2, what is this, like fucking, I don't know, 1996, 29 years in the making?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
So, legacy sequel, here
Although
we go.
I'm glad that we reviewed it last week and because it's fresh in my brain. So I'm happy we did
Yeah.
that.
Directed by Kyle Newacek. He was a writer on Workaholics and was a co-star on the show, I guess. And then we got Adam Sandler, Julie Bowen, Christopher McDonald, Benny Saffi, Benito Antonio Martinez, Asasa Ocasio, John Daly, Ben Stiller. I don't know what one of those I assume is Bad Bunny. I don't know.
Yeah. Fucking everybody. This is like the Happy Madison version of like Avengers Endgame. Everyone is in this fucking movie.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody. It's pretty wild.
There's no Dante.
Oh,
So everybody but him.
Yeah. That's the water boy, right?
Yeah, he's like the dark-skinned friend of his that's in everything. He was in Grandma's Boys, like the weed shaman guy. He's in all of his movies up to a point, and then you never see him again. I don't know what
I have
happened
to look
him.
it up. No Dante.
Yeah, so July 25th, 2025, exclusively on Netflix. Oh, yeah, we started with another little intro of the hockey playing stuff. I can't tell if that's original footage from the first movie or if they did some more. It's kind of hard to tell because they throw in footage from the first movie, and then they also kind of try to make new footage
Yeah,
of them
like
being young.
de-aging
Yeah,
or something
Yeah.
that's going on. Yeah.
So we find out he's had a bunch of success after Happy Gilmore. What he's won like 7 jackets. I think so, 7 Masters or whatever, and he's like one of the best prolific golfers of all time. And then what was it, 1998 or something like that? That there's a. Oh, and it goes through shows that like him and can't remember her name, but the wife, they got married and they had 4 boys and 1 girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, life was going good. And then it's like, and we had a terrible accident. And then they show him ripping one, and then they show her. I was like, no, really? Yeah, they kill her off. Like in the first, yeah. Obviously, she was busy and couldn't, commit, I guess. But yeah, they kill her off immediately, and I was like, oh, what? No.
Yeah.
And so he's super depressed about causing the death of Chubbs, his wife. It's like he killed everybody. And
everyone around him. His dad died. His mom left. His grandma's now passed away. We find out, obviously. His wife, Chubbs.
Yeah. So starts off pretty sad and melancholy, and it will continue to be this way for a while.
Yeah.
It just keeps
at least
pouring
the first
it on.
hour. Yeah, the first hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
I was like, this is depressing, man. There better be a big build-up and payoff to all this. So he's got his adult kids, and he's now working at a produce section of a grocery store. And he turned to alcohol, I guess, to forget that he killed his wife accidentally. And then there's clever. I don't know if there's clever, but there's a reoccurring gag going through the whole movie of him using like everything as a what do they call those?
Flask or something. Yeah.
He's got hidden flasks everywhere.
Yeah.
And TV remote. And he's at the grocery store. He opens up a cucumber. They were okay. I thought they were kind of funny.
Yeah. They get more ridiculous as the movie goes on. Like I think at one point one of them is a golf ball. He like unscrews the top of a golf ball.
Like, you wanna sip off this 2-iron? Yeah, and so he's down on his luck, and we got John Daly's living next door to him or in his garage. I think it's next door. I don't know. It's something. And he keeps showing up. He's pretty funny, and it doesn't do much or say much, but what he does do is pretty funny. And what do we got? He comes home one day and sees his daughter doing ballet on the porch with her ballet instructor, and this is his real daughter in real life and his wife, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, it's his wife and his daughter, and then his other daughter's in it as the person that's in AA with him that helps him.
Okay, yeah.
So he has two of his daughters and his wife in this. I mean, he probably has more, but I didn't recognize anybody else.
That makes perfect sense because I hate to jump ahead to the last like 5 minutes of the movie, but there's a sequence where they're sitting together, and she's like, "You remind me of my dad," and there's like a long kind of hold on them, and I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
They have a nice moment.
Yeah. I was like, okay, now I have it in context.
Yeah. And he's talking to the ballet instructor, and he's like, yeah, she's doing pretty good. Are you going to come by next week? And she's like, I teach grade school kids at YMCA ballet. She's far beyond what I can do. And it's like, well, where does he need to go? And she's like, Paris Ballet School. Oh, we have one of those around here? She's like, it's in Paris. Oh, yeah. And then I don't remember how he finds out the price.
I think he just right then. I think he just straight up asked her, like, how much is that going to cost?
Yeah, it's $75,000 a year. And was it 4 years, 300,000? Mm-hmm. And then John Daly's like, how are you going to pay for that ballet school? He's like, how'd you know about that? Everybody knows about that. Or some shit. And he's like, well, I can pick up some extra shifts at the mart. And he's like, no extra shifts are going to pay $300,000. You got to get back on the tour, Happy. And he's like, oh, I suck. I haven't played in so long. He's like, you get 30th place. That's $100,000. You get last. He's like, yeah. He's like, but where would I start? And he's like, at the bottom. And I think he goes to like a local golf course.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he has to play with other people. It's not like a tournament he's in or anything. He's just playing. But I don't know how this golf course works. But he's teamed up with these other three people. We got Eric Andrade, whatever the heck his name is.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize the other two.
Yeah, Margaret Qualley, and the other guy with the glasses is one of the head writers of SNL. He does a lot of their short skits now, and he pops up a lot in SNL.
Okay, right on. But yeah, they're pretty funny, and they're making fun of his swing because he's trying to hit like
one of my favorite sequences of the movie.
Yeah, he's trying to hit like Happy, and he's just. I love that first one. They're all making fun of him. Yeah, my uncle always tried to hit like that, and he's got a ball cap and some glasses, so they don't know it's him. Mm-hmm. And then you think we're going into this nice return. It's got a slow-mo run up to that ball, and then he misses and falls on his face. And I laughed. That was a good one. Yeah. I was like, oh.
Even like just when he's approaching and the three of them are like, oh God, this guy looks like he's 5 minutes away from a divorce or whatever. And then they're like, we play pretty fast, so you better keep up. And I don't know, in my mind I was kind of thinking, okay, maybe these guys are going to be pretty good. And then the first guy with the glasses hits and it just like barely goes anywhere. It like hops on the fucking pavement and he's like, golf cart pavement.
Cart path, woo! The girl hits and it's at 4 inches off the ground and skipping. And they're like, "Whoa, ripped it!" Yeah, that was great. And then he's doing shittily. I don't remember if because at this point he hadn't committed to not drinking anymore. So he's opening up weird flasks while they're there.
Like swearing and getting drunk.
Yeah. Getting more and more drunk, and then what is he? He finally has one good shot, I think.
Yeah,
he rips it down there, and they're like, "Yeah, there it is." I thought it was hilarious that one scene where the chick, just barely makes it out of the sand trap, and then they're dancing to like get low for a long ass time afterwards, and then she does a fucking hard splits in the sand, and they're all like, "Whoa!"
Oh my god, so good.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty funny.
In a skirt, like hard into the sand pit. It was funny. He rips one, and then I think they're getting in the golf carts to go. He makes it to the green in one shot, and then I think it's Eric is like applauding him on that shot and like, man, that was good. I can't believe it. Yeah, we finally get to see the real Happy. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you're back. And he looks over and Happy's just sleeping at the wheel. And he's like, whoa! And then they jump off this fucking thing and into the other golf cart. fucking blows up and shit. Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. I loved it. And then we cut to like a sports broadcast. Happy Gilmore back in the news, and like he's in trouble, fucking driving while intoxicated, vehicular assault, and all this other shit. Mm-hmm. And I don't think he got any jail time, but he has to attend this like extreme alcoholics program, and obviously can't drink anymore. I think that was it for the conditions.
Yeah.
Maybe not attack anybody either, I think was one of the stipulations. So then he goes to this program, I forget what it's called, Helping Alkies Live or something. It's Hal.
Weird. Yeah.
And it's run by Hal from the old folks home. It's like, what the heck? It's like, hey, welcome to the program. Happy. Tell your grandmother I said hi. She passed away many years ago, obviously. She's like, oh, I hate to hear that. Seems like everyone around you dies, don't they, Happy? Or something like that. Yeah, then he meets this girl in there that kind of bonds with him and helps him throughout the way. It seems kind of forced, and it is, because it's his daughter. Just a way to get a cameo of her in there. And then Jesse was like, though that's his other daughter. And I was like, I thought that was his like daughter from the movie daughter. Like, they look so much alike. I thought, why is she in the class? Like, she's going with him?
Yeah.
But she's a little older, but at the time I was like, oh, I thought that was the same person.
They look very similar.
Yeah. And I thought, like, she was just helping him on the journey. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. This is another daughter, but she's playing another person. Okay, I got it.
There was one moment where I think it's just a reaction shot of some like people watching him play or something, and it was one of them. But I was like, is that the AA chick or is that the daughter? Because like they are,
yeah.
There's the age difference, but they look so similar that I was just like, it took me a second to figure out who was who. They look very similar.
Oh yeah, got me confused. So if you're going in now, you know those are two different people, baby. Mm-hmm. All his daughters like look so much the same. They all caught the half and half genes. Yeah, so, and he's back to his old shenanigans. His uncle's like the judge and said he could do whatever he wants for the program, and he runs it. And, yeah, he makes people do yard work at his house and just different tasks like he did in the first one. And he says it's helping them. And, yeah, so we're going to do some gutters today. All right. Yeah. Car wash. Oh, yeah, he's like, do you know how we stop a dirty alkie from drinking? And she's like, car wash, that's right.
I think she even says it too. Car wash? That's right. Car wash.
Yeah, so yeah, from there he's still trying to get that 300,000. I don't remember how he initially gets back to golf. Oh yeah, that guy comes and offers him a job on the new golf league.
Yeah, Max.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, Maxi something, Maxi League,
Maxi Golf.
Yeah,
and I think his name is Max. He's trying to start this extreme golf league, kind of like the XFL. You know, we hit harder, we do it bigger, we're crazier, we dress nuts, and I had this idea because I used to watch you play, and I thought, why is golf so boring? And then I don't know why he turns it down, but yeah, I think he's like, yeah, that sounds terrible. I like golf the way it is. Turns him down, and he's kind of pissed about that. And then we get I think we get a shot of Shooter in the nut house, and he's he's talking to like a parole board type thing. You know, you've been here 29 years, Shooter, so we're inclined to, or whatever his real name is, I just call him Shooter. We're inclined to let you out, so what would you do if we did? And he's like, help the community, of course. Yeah, children, dogs, homeless, all the, painting things. I don't know. And then they're like, oh, good answer. Okay. What if you saw Happy Gilmore out? Happy Gilmore? And I think you see his hand clutch the chair. And he's like, I would wave, possibly nod would be appropriate, I think. And then I don't know what triggers him right there, but then he's like, I'd kill him.
And then, I think he just like he starts in like a nice place, and then he's like, nice, take his fucking jacket, it's my jacket.
Yeah.
Just freaks out.
Yeah, and they got to grab him and pull him back to the cell. And then we get a cameo by one of his old co-stars who used to be in everything. That guy with the weird eye. I don't even know if his eyes really like that or if he just does that every time he's in a movie.
Yeah.
Hey, Happy. Yeah, from there, I don't know. It's kind of...
I remember there's a training montage before he goes back to golf. 'Cause I remember him being at the golf store and hitting against the screen. And doing a bunch of other stuff.
He's like, I'd like to look at some clubs, and then he's starting to get his hit back, and it shows him like cuts from the golf store, and he's hitting against the simulation screen, and starting to get some big yards, and then it's cutting back to him at golf courses. I think actually making stuff and making putts and stuff.
I think John Lovitz has a small scene in that montage too. Hey, what's the big idea, pal? Because
keeps hitting his ball.
Yeah.
And then he tries to do the happy swing and is hanging. Damn you, Happy Gilmore!
God damn it.
Oh, yeah. And because of the arrest and stuff for the golf cart incident, he lost everything. And it says, like, my wife was always in charge of the finances. I didn't know anything. And I ended up losing everything. I lost my grandma's house again. And I was like, he loses his grandma's house again. His wife gets killed by him. I was like, damn, this is a fucking way to start it all, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is going on here? We're going to have some happy in this Happy Gilmore or what? More like depressing Gilmore, am I right? Let's do it. You have to move into a little shitty house. And and that was a funny scene where he's like, yeah, the neighborhood wasn't that great. And it's got, what's that guy's name? Buscemi?
Steve Buscemi, yeah.
Yeah. He's sitting there pissing in a fucking mailbox. And I love that. I think it's the scene where it's kind of starting. Well, he does the montage. And I don't remember if he meets up with Chubb's son before the tournament.
Yeah, that's before the maxi tournament towards the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he does a regular tournament kind of thing, and then he does the maxi tournament, or the two parts. So before he's going to the regular tournament, all the kids, I'm pretty sure, or was at the maxi tournament? I don't know. They're all at his car, and he's trying to get it started.
That's at right before the maxi tournament towards the end.
Okay, well, we'll jump ahead to that anyways because that scene was funny.
Yeah.
He's trying to start the car, and it won't start, and he like hits the steering wheel, and all the boys start beating up the car and his daughter, and then Buscemi comes up and kicks the car, and hey, what are you doing? Hey, this is a family affair. You don't hit my dad's car. They're all saying, I'm sorry. That was pretty good.
And he starts like
chase him.
Starts doing like ballet dances.
Yeah, and they're like, what the heck?
Hey, and he just books it.
Yeah. And then the daughter's like, what the hell is happening? Yeah. So he's going to play his first tournament in years and years and years. And we get more cameos. He talks to the head of they don't call it the PGA Tour, but the head of the golf tour, which was the guy from the first one. And, he's in it again. We get playing, and he's sucking. He's doing pretty good.
Yeah, because the whole thing is the top 5 golfers will match off against the maxi players, so he ends up doing pretty well. But even before that, we get a pretty, I don't know, cringeworthy cameo with Travis Kelce. I was like, what the fuck are you doing in this movie? Like, why are you here? During, what is it, like a banquet or something the night before the thing, and you get Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny's introduced. I actually like Bad Bunny. I thought he was
I thought he was pretty good.
But that Travis Kelce shit was pretty rough.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. The only part I liked with him in it is when he was complimenting that guy for using the that's what she said. Yeah, he kept using them inappropriately, like they weren't, not inappropriate as in
they didn't even make sense.
They didn't make sense in what people said. And then a couple times they start to make sense. Or even when they didn't, he'd be like, so someone said like 5 iron. That's what she said. And then Kelsey's just like from the sideline standing there. And then I think the last one he said, he comes in there, that's so good, sir. Anyways, that's the only part I enjoyed, and it wasn't that enjoyable. Yeah, he's very stiff and very weird.
Yep.
Even worse in the scene with his shirt off, I think.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, what are you doing with not the honey? No.
Yeah.
Not a hungry bear? No. Yeah, it was very stiff and weird. But yeah, he's playing the tournament, and we get the son of the big giant guy. Mm-hmm. Remember my father? You worked for him in construction. Like, oh hey, how you doing? Sorry about the nail thing, and your dad, once he got it out, he liked it. He put it back in. Yeah. He passed away a couple of years ago, and I'm like, oh, how did he pass away? He rolled over in his sleep. He rolled onto the nail. That was pretty funny.
God damn it.
And then it has his mom, who was like super short. Anyways, that's one of them.
Oh yeah, another gags that got me to chuckle a little bit. We'll get to it towards the end. But he's in the dressing room before the tour starts, and a couple of other golfers are giving him shit because they're like, "Oh, we heard, in your first tour you didn't have a caddy." And he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah." Insinuating he doesn't have a caddy, and he sees some like head kind of like poke out from the room, and he recognizes him, and it's the kid, his first caddy on his first tour in the first movie, the bleach blonde hair.
Yeah, that he choked. Yeah.
So now he's all grown
up. And that guy ended up becoming an actual pro golfer.
Oh, shit! I didn't know. I thought he was just dressed as the part.
No.
Wow. That's crazy.
And so that was a cool thing to have in the movie because he's playing this tournament too. Yeah, he's a real pro golfer.
But he's like, "Hey, sorry about the whole like choking thing," and the kid's like, "Oh yeah, don't worry about it, a long time ago." And they're kind of like buddy. Hey, we're gonna be playing together today. And then he's like, "Oh, cool! I'll see you out in the course." And Happy walks away. And then what does he say? He says something like, "Yeah, I can't wait." Or God, what? He says something like really sinister about him being choked out. Yeah, I've never fucking apologized, or I've never forgiven you for choking me out. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah. And he's pretty stiff and bad because he's not an actor. I don't think he was an actor when he probably did that job. He probably just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just got a little part and ran with it. And so yeah, he's pretty stiff. It's amazing that the golfers are better actors than Travis Kelce, though.
Yeah.
I mean, none of them are good, but they're a little better.
A little bit better, yeah.
Some of them, yeah. Especially John Daly. He seemed really comfortable with it. Yeah, they're squirting the fucking hand sanitizer in his mouth.
Oh, yeah. That's just hand sanitizer.
So, he's moving through the tournament, and he gets in the top 5 for the last day, for Sunday, and goes out and meets this journeyman golfer that is finally doing well in the tour. And we find out after a bit that it's because he's working with Maxi Golf, and they studied a X-ray of the only man who could ever hit 500 yards and do it better than Happy, and what made him tick. And he gets Shooter out of the mental hospital and has this meeting with him and is showing him this. This is the secret to my league.
Yeah.
And it's like and it's Nick Swartzen in throwback footage and hustling people, and gets a golf shoe shoved up his ass, and this is that X-ray. And he's like, does anything look weird to you? And Shooter's like, it looks like there's a shoe up his rectum. Other than that. And then, look at the ligament here. It's broken in two, you'll notice. He broke it in a go-kart accident as a kid. And we realize when you have that ligament broken, it gives you more range in your hips, and you can power through the ball better. And he's like, yeah, so the shoe up his ass made him better. No, forget about the shoe.
Let's move forward.
We're done with the shoe. And then I think, I will never shove a shoe up my ass, or something like that.
Oh, my God.
And then he says no. I don't know. He says he likes traditional golf too, and what really does it? He's like, this is our course, and then like a window opens, and we don't get to see it yet as an audience, but Shooter does. What is this abomination? Oh my God! And then he throws he takes a sip of the super hot. Like, he's like, it's so hot. I heard you like it really hot. No! And throws it in his face.
Just runs out.
So you can see he's still kind of crazy. You start to think, no, he's not crazy.
Yeah,
and then he does that. And it has a pretty long shot of him running across the giant grass front of the Maxi building, and in the background you hear Max screaming in pain, and he's just and it's like a minute and a half or something. It's like, this long. Is a long shot. In that regard, it felt very much like a 90s comedy.
Yeah.
Like Happy Gilmore, like the gags go too long and there's ridiculous slapstick and yeah. And I kind of liked that. It was refreshing. And we need more movies like this, just stupid comedies now. You know, they don't got to be. Comedies are really intellectual now. And they're funny as hell, but sometimes you just need a little bit dumber comedy, you know?
Yeah.
Something more simple. Yeah, and that guy is, what the heck's that actor's name? Haley Joel Osment.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
Billy
cool
or
to
Bobby,
see him.
or no one can fucking. I don't remember his actual name.
No one
so
ever
I say it
remembers
wrong
his
every
name.
time. Yeah.
All right, Bobby, it's Billy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like, hey, don't worry about it. I'm finally doing good. It just feels good to be in the top 5 and to be able to play against you, and you'll do great. And then for some reason,
it's Mother's Day, so it fucks with.
Oh yeah. I don't remember who brings that up to him. But somebody's like, "How do you think you're going to do tomorrow?" And
he's at the AA because the tournament's split in 2 days, and he goes to AA that night after getting first place in the first day of the tournament, and then Ben Stiller is the one that does it.
Well, I hope you can play good tomorrow. Why wouldn't he be able to? Well, you know, it's Mother's Day, and then we see Happy. And so that's got him down the whole time, and he plays like shit, and then the guy with the fucking Billy with the clipped meniscus or whatever the hell it was plays good, and they do a lot of the shots of like Rookie of the Year who'd be in his backswing. It's like you'll hear like an audible sound effect, and then anyways, he's beating Happy. Happy's playing shitty. I think there's a couple gags with him hitting it in water and all sorts of stuff during that time that was pretty good. And I think he was like in first or something, right? And then he dropped down.
He was coming into the second day as in first place, and he ended up in 6th.
Yeah, and only the top 5 go on to play in that tournament. And then we got a press conference that Billy, I'm not playing in that tournament. I'm playing for the bad guys. Yeah, he's one of our maxi golfers, so he drops out of the PGA Tour side. And so that leaves a spot open for Happy.
Yeah, I don't remember how he got in big trouble on the second day. He obviously gets drunk because he can't handle, his grief. And what the fuck does he? Because he gets in big trouble again during that tournament, but I don't remember what he did.
He starts drinking again during the tournament because it's Mother's Day, and then cussing and doing crazy shit. And then I think it's like at the last hole he grabs, who was it? Somebody else's caddy, and he like has him on the ground, and then Bad Bunny or whatever his caddy has another dude on the ground, and they're both they're not choking him, but they're like grabbing their arms, hitting him against the ground. So I guess there was that, but then he finds out he got fined $500,000, but he won like $396,000. So it's like, I lost $4,000. Oh! Yeah, and so I don't know. There's more inspiration with his family after owing the money, and I think then he goes to see Chubbs's son.
His daughter says you need to go see somebody.
Yeah. Just like the first one, it doesn't matter. I mean, he goes there kind of just like, why did he go to see him? Just to see him and have a connection to Chubbs again? Because he didn't teach him anything. He's already a pro golfer. You know what I mean? I think he ends up, and he's missing a hand too. I don't remember how he lost his hand. He says it. He's like, alligator? He's like, no. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
And anyways, it's even more ridiculous than Carl Weathers' hand. I think they did it on purpose, made it even longer.
Yeah.
Because he's like holding a pole, and it's like 2 feet longer. So that was pretty good. And then, they're just talking, and my dad loved you, I forgave you, and all this stuff. And it teaches like the golf tour team about like miniature golf putting,
ricocheting balls off
because they think that their courses are going to be pretty wild based on what they've heard. So they think that might help to practice. And I liked it when he left the mini putt, and he's like, "I'm leaving." He's like,
"Oh yeah." I was gonna ask you. He
like,
said, "Well, I don't remember what he says, but it's pretty good."
Don't ever come back. You're not welcome. Don't worry, I won't. You very attractive Swedish hillbilly, or something like that.
That was pretty.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I haven't seen that guy since Breaking Bad. That's the only thing I've known him from is Breaking Bad. He's pretty good in this.
The thing I know him from is that fucking clip on the internet where he goes up on stage. It's like what the hell's that guy's not Bernie Mac. Steve Harvey is hosting like something. It's called The Hoodies. It's like an award show for inner city high schools and schools. Mm-hmm. And celebrating the black community and these black teachers and stuff who are doing good things with these kids, and they're giving them money to school. Anyways, it's an award show, and he goes up there and they start riffing for like 5 minutes and like shut down the whole show, and it's some of the funniest shit I've ever fucking seen. Like their back and forths were so fucking good. It was like the shorter guy from Tyler Perry was on the stage. Come on, we gotta get this show. We ain't never gonna be welcome back here again, man. And he was a lot bigger. That guy was way fucking bigger from the clip I saw. He was like 500 pounds, I think. So he's lost a lot of weight. But anyways, he teaches him that, and then we go to the Maxi tournament. I think, right? We don't have anything of consequence in between
the only
that.
thing memorable I remember about that montage was Happy was like, "This is how I used to toughen up," and they get everyone in the batting cages and they're like getting the balls, and then Bad Bunny gets up there and the most fucking ridiculous cartoonish thing, but it was so fucking funny. And catching one in his mouth, and what was the other one? I don't remember what the other ones were, but they were pretty good.
He was like karate chop through one or
I think
something.
that one's what got me. That got me laughing a little bit. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, I was thinking, oh yeah, Brian's gonna love this movie.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, that part was pretty good.
Yeah, then like Billy and Max are there. Like, we must really be in your head if you're having to toughen up here. And he's like, we must really be in your head for you to have to follow us. Yeah. Like, no. It's just silly, childish bullshit. And then, we get to the tournament, and that's pretty fun. It's like a big ass stage and pyrotechnics, and they introduce their golfers like fucking gladiators from American Gladiators and shit. We have Laser. Yeah. I don't remember that. It's Screech. 8-Ball.
Screech. I remember, yeah.
Like Flex. Mm-hmm. And then Billy. Whatever. You better watch it, Cue Ball. It's 8-Ball.
You're friends with my brother's roommate or whatever the hell.
Yeah, tell him I said hi.
Yeah.
Anyways, we get going, and yeah, the first hole was... What was that first hole?
First hole was...
Oh, yeah, it's over a forest.
Yeah, over a forest, yeah.
He's like, the green is a forest? Yeah, 500 yards. How do I lay that? How about you just rip over it? That's what you do. And then he hits... The Maxi guy hits his ball over the forest. And, of course, the next guy hits it into the forest. And
actually, I don't think the first guy even hits. I think he does the whole... I don't think he even shoots, because he like walks up to him and pulls a shirt over his head and punches him.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
Like, he's disqualified immediately before they even get started. That was pretty funny. He goes to jail.
And I don't remember his name, but he's a real golfer. And it
Did
keeps
he go
showing
to jail
him...
at some point? Do you know anything about his professional career? Because as he's getting arrested, he's, not again. And I was like... They don't establish that in the movie that he's been arrested before, so that must be like a life thing.
I don't know. He's a golfer, so I highly doubt it. I think it was just something funny to add in, like, lore that this guy is a known troublemaker.
Before,
yeah, I don't think he really has. But because when he gets to jail, like, people know him.
Yeah.
And he's telling that guy, no, we're not changing the channel. Sit your ass down. And the other thing, like, during the tournament, he's high-fiving everybody, and that guy he told to sit down tries to high-five him. He's like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then eventually it's like, yeah, you've been in here 3 days. You can leave. He's like, yeah. What's for dinner tonight, though? He's like, chicken fingers. Yeah, I'll stay another. He's like, okay.
All right.
Yeah, and they have like side by sides, instead of golf carts because they're having to go through like the forest and they're just ripping through the forest looking for their balls. And then I think there's a gag where they're all chipping it in the forest and hitting it off trees, and it keeps hitting themselves, and more of that. Then we get to another hole. What the hell's another one?
They kind of like yada yada yada. A lot of it. It's like a montage. Like there's like giant pegs that they go through. There's, I remember the snow one, but we actually stay in the snow one. But I'm trying to think what else was in the montage. They were like chipping the ball on the open green from the carts.
Yeah, like you had to move. Well, I don't know. Yeah, some polo type shit. Yeah, and there was the snow hole, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. Like, yeah, I would love to play that hole. It's all snow at the beginning and then ice at the end.
Ice, yeah. And then there's like random physical stuff. Like I remember, weren't they like going through ropes over the?
Oh yeah, like an obstacle course or something. Yeah,
it's like okay.
Yeah, yeah, but the snow hole. What happened? She drives it to the other snow green, and then the next guy, the pro golfer, comes up from the tour, and he gets it not onto the ice of the snow green, but onto the snow on the side.
Yeah,
which is actually the announcer's like, that's actually probably a better shot to be able to chip it in rather than have to deal with that ice green. And then he made it, and he was surprised, and he celebrates. Yeah, as a fist bump, and slips on the ice at the tee and falls on his back, and then they show him in a sling. And then, you're going to be disqualified, like the whole Maxi team. Like, you can't continue. Then we get their president guy saying, no, the rules say for an injury, we can't have a substitution. Oh, yeah, who you going to pick? And they're kind of looking around. We're going to pick the greatest golfer of the 90s, other than me and Tiger Woods. And it's Shooter standing over there. He's like, what?
Drinking a Diet Pepsi.
Yeah. And that was pretty cool, like when we first got introduced to Shooter, that he was at his wife's grave and apologizing to her. I'm sorry. I should have never asked you for that Diet Pepsi.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool. And, like, his grandma's grave, he's like, hey, Grandma, don't speak to my grandmother.
Yeah, the ridiculous fight scene.
Yeah. So, yeah, Shooter is going to take over, and he's like, I haven't swung a golf club in 29 years. He's like, you're going to do fine. It's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
It's like, you're shooting again. Yeah, and they pump him up, and he's like bending his fingers into the Shooter McGavin. And he's pumping him up, and he's like, yeah, I am Shooter. I got this. Lines it up. Pops it in.
And then he does the most ridiculous.
I'm back, baby. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then
now it's tied. I think it's like, I guess the way they don't really explain the rules, but what I get is like it's a battle, so it's like
like match play where it's one on one.
So Shooter just tied to, now it's up to Happy and Billy, Bobby, whatever, Haley Joel Osment's character.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's Billy versus Happy.
Happy, yeah.
For the win. And I don't remember. Oh, yeah, it's a 1,000-yard par 4. Mm-hmm. He's like, 1,000-yard par 4, that's kind of stretching it. Not for me. And then Billy hits, and I think he got like 500-something yards. 20, I don't know. And then Happy... He's like, I don't need to find my happy place. I need to go to my angry place for this one. And he's thinking of his angry place. Did we see like an angry place, or is it just the head just on the ball? Yeah. Yeah, it's just Ben Stiller's character on the ball. Well, hey, Happy. And then talking shit. And, Happy, no! Runs at it. And, oh, my God! Somebody hit it further. And it's just a little bit further than Billy's.
Yeah, I love the beginning of that, though, because he walks up and he puts his hand in his pocket and he like jolts his hand down. It took me a second to figure out what the fuck he did, but he threw his, I don't know what those were called, the tees, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He like throws it down and just immediately
Stabs
steps
it
down.
in,
Yeah, and then he drops the ball and it
and
pops
he
up on the
bounces the
thing.
ball
Yeah,
onto it, and he's
that
like,
was kind
"Yeah,
of funny.
surgery can't do
Yeah,
that, can it?"
that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. um, yeah, and they're cranking them down there. Then they get to the green, and this green has sand traps that are like 6 foot deep, with like ladders going into them. And then the green itself is like a cylinder, that comes out of the ground. It's like 4 foot above the ground, or like 3 foot, and it's kind of like, I don't know how to describe. It's like Perfection. You ever played Perfection, where it goes down, but then it goes up, and it's also, you can move it around. It's like that. It's like a fucking top or something, where it can move in and out, and then all around. And he finds this out by it's Billy's shot, and
Yeah, because Billy hits it on the green and Happy hits it in the sand trap. So
yeah, and Billy
when it
goes up
comes
to the green to try and hit it, and it's up, and he steps on it, and it goes. Part of it goes down that he's stepping on. His ball just rolls off the green.
Yeah.
And so now he's got to hit from off the green. He tells his caddy to stand on it right there, and so then it's bent down, so we can just use it as a ramp instead of chipping it. And he hits it, but then his caddy like gets off too soon.
Yeah, he steps off. Yeah.
Yeah, so then it rolls. I don't remember where it rolls, if it's still on the green or not, but doesn't make it. Does he finish his hole before Happy? Does he?
Yeah, because
make
they
it
let
in
him
there,
play.
or?
I think because they even say, the announcers are like, now Happy has to do it in 4 shots. If he gets in, Happy gets
Yeah.
in 4 shots, he'll tie it up. So he took him. He hit the one drive that's 500 yards. The second to get on the green. The third to get up the ramp. It didn't work. And then I don't remember but he gets in that 4th shot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. The
Happy
fucking Maxi guy steps on it. That's what it was. Because he fires the caddy in that moment.
Yeah. And then I don't remember where Happy was in relation to the green. Is he?
He's in that sand.
Oh, his ball's
he goes
on
down
it.
the ladder. Yeah.
Okay, and he gets it on the green from there.
Yeah, he chips
because
it
it's
off
on the green. Yeah. Oh yeah, more the tick tick tick.
Yeah.
And he gets it on the green, and he tells his caddy. And then we didn't talk about, but his caddy has a cousin or something. Keeps showing up. I've seen this guy on SNL. I don't know.
He's
who the
my
hell
favorite.
He is.
He's my favorite SNL.
But he's pretty funny.
Member. He's really good. Yeah.
He's pretty funny, and he keeps trying to help them
Esteban.
out. And
Yeah.
yeah. And they're gonna try and hit him with balls. You can't hit me, and he's like, "Oh,
You can't hit me!"
he's dodging all of them. Then finally, Happy hits him with one, and then the floodgates open, and they all are able to hit him every time. And it's just like, and Bad Bunny, hurry! You're almost there, cousin. Anyways, that guy was pretty good. Yeah, but he gets on the green, and then there's a cameo too of Eminem as as Jackass's son. Everybody's got a son that's showing up, and you killed my dad, Jackass, or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty funny just to see Eminem trying this stuff. And then I think his kids beat him up and throw him in the lake, and then some alligators attack him and tear him apart. Anyways, his ball's on the green, and then he asks his caddy, just how much do you weigh? Whatever, 170. Okay, take 2 clubs out of that bag and hold that bag. And you're going to step on here at the same time on the count of 3, and then they get on there and it's kind of ricking around, and then it balances each other out so the ball doesn't move. And then they're having to move in synchronicity to line up the shot. And then Max is like, well, let's turn up the heat. And then the platform starts spinning. And I don't know what's happening. Why did he make the platform spin even faster?
I think I don't remember if it was before the bet or after the bet, but as it's spinning, they make a verbal bet about like you miss this, you play for Maxi. If you don't, then you pay for my daughter's dance school. You buy my grandma's house, yada yada yada. And then I think he turns it up after that to get better odds, but I can't remember.
Yeah, so now it's going really fast, and his caddy's kind of getting sick. He's like, "Don't get sick on me. Hold on." And I don't remember if it's during this one, but I should mention it because it's kind of a funny scene. When he tries to find his happy place, and it's his wife, young again, with the beers, and he's like, I don't drink beer anymore.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was for this scene.
No, I think it was earlier on. Yeah. I don't think he does a happy place. I think he just makes the shot, from what I recall.
Yeah, and then the modern wife comes into that scene and says, really? Cheap negligee and pictures of she names some weird beer, and he's like, what? Yeah. He's like, oh, I'm not here to judge your fantasies. Anyways. Yeah, and when he sinks the putt, or no, he doesn't. It's like on the lip, and he misses. But then his caddy finally passes out and hits the green, and that jolts it and knocks the ball in. So he wins. And, of course, we have a big hurrah with him and his kids. Yeah, it's about it for that part. And then we go back to, like, the AA place.
Mm-hmm.
And then Happy's like, this means more than any of the trophies I've ever got. And he's like, my 3-month chip. And, anyways, Hal's kind of being an asshole about it. And she's like, why don't you calm down? She's like, oh, yeah? Well, guess what? You got gutter detail. They're all full of leaves and full of squirrel droppings. And then she grabs her collar. It's like, don't we have enough guys?
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta... She's like, he's like, who are you talking to? Are you high? And then, like, fucking FBI bouncing through all the windows. You're under arrest for fraud, extortion. Yeah. It's like, you narked on me? And then, anyways, he grabs Happy's chip and runs out.
Yeah.
And then it's got the giant's son in there for some reason. That's Happy's.
Yeah.
And then we get another slow-mo running montage to end it. Then we get our credits, and I think there was a credit scene that happened pretty quick after they started, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I dipped out once it was over.
Oh, yeah, I think it was just him, and it was a pretty heartfelt moment of, like, him actually getting his house back. Is it, or maybe, did he send his daughter off to Paris in the movie?
Yeah, so in the movie,
okay,
the sons go because they're going to be talking mimes,
yeah.
And then the daughter and they all leave, and then he's outside the airport. He watches the plane leave,
yeah.
Parks the car. Oh, I didn't charge it, and then he grabs his he grabs his golf clubs and then walks off, and that's the end of the movie.
Yeah, I think the after credits is kind of like the same as the first one, where he's in front of his grandma's house again, and then he sees it's the original Chubbs, Abraham Lincoln, Gator.
Oh, that's in the movie too. Yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah.
And then it goes to like Buscemi, old wife or modern time wife. Yeah. Who else did it have? It had Eminem, a couple people. Anyways.
Oh yeah, Bob Barker was one of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. Yeah, that's it. For a 29-year legacy sequel, I mean, I've seen worse. So it was fun enough, I thought. It was just fun getting through to see what cameos you would see and what zany shit. It's like, I don't know how good of a second watch or beyond this movie will be, because you're kind of, the whole draw is just to see it the first time and to see what's going to happen and who's going to be in it. Disappointed that they kill off his wife within the first like minute, but I guess it works. Yeah, we gave a unanimous decision on Happy Gilmore. I think it was a 6.7.
Yeah, both
is what we landed on. This is fun. I don't think it's as good, but I think it's close, and it's not because it's like a good movie. It makes it close. It's just like a fun legacy sequel that makes it close. It's like a package. If there was no Happy Gilmore, of course there wouldn't be a Happy Gilmore 2, but this movie, you know, if it stood on its own somehow in some alternate universe, I mean, it wouldn't live up and it wouldn't be the score I'm about to give it, but that's not the universe we live in. It is a legacy sequel. It is kind of fun. It is interesting. I thought Adam was really good at it. Like he played, it felt like Happy Gilmore. It didn't feel like him having to force it. He felt like he fell back in those shoes pretty easily, which I think Happy Gilmore is a pretty close character to who he is in real life. Anyways, just the way he dresses and all this stuff, so probably made it easy. But for me, it's like a 6.3.
Okay.
It's close. It's fun. Like I said, I don't know what the longevity of this movie will be like, but for the first watch, I think 6.3 is where I'm at.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll start with the things I liked. I actually really like the story. Like, if you sift through a lot of the meat of this movie, because there's a lot of padding. This movie is way too long. I think it's like 2 hours long. But I do like it was a little more dramatic and emotional than I thought it was going to be, especially for that first hour. I was pretty invested. Although I do kind of wish that I know the purpose of having the sons is like comic relief, but I kind of wish they weren't in this movie and it was just him and his daughter, so we could just have more moments with those two. I think that would be a little bit better, because the sons didn't really do it for me. I mean, I get why they're there, but they didn't make me laugh. I kind of found them annoying, but yeah, I liked all the father-daughter stuff and the motivation to go back into golf. I thought that was all very surprising, and I was kind of digging that. I really, like I said this in Happy Gilmore, I'm going to say it again. I think Shooter McGavin is still on top of his game. He was fantastic in this movie. Most of the things he was saying and doing in this movie, I was at least smiling.
Did you see that? I saw a clip somewhere of them behind the scenes, and Adam Sandler's like, "We got a gift for you, Shooter," and they gives him a gold jacket, and the actor seems really excited about it, and the whole cast is excited. I'm putting it on now. It feels good, baby. Yeah, it was awesome.
That's cool. Yeah, he has not missed a step. I thought he was great. Yeah, I thought some of the side characters worked. I mean, this movie is extremely zany. Some of it I thought was humorous. Some of it I thought was pretty eye-rolly and unbearable. But Bad Bunny I thought was fantastic. He isn't used too much, but when he's on screen, it's pretty humorous. You want some breadsticks? He's very concerned about people's breadsticks.
Yeah, I don't even know what that guy's voice sounds like, so I don't even know how far this character is going, but I liked it. Yeah,
yeah, totally. What else? I think the golfing sequences are pretty fun for a sports. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a sports movie, and I think the sports sequences are pretty fun until the end. I think I would disagree. I think the Maxi tournament was pretty awful. I hated that whole section, but the middle section, the regular golf stuff, I thought was pretty fun. I think my favorite sequence of the movie is when he's playing against Eric Andre and Margaret Qualley and the SNL guy. I just think it was just funny as shit, especially her dancing in that sandpit. That was fucking hilarious. And that's also the only time we get to see the old Happy Gilmore be old Happy Gilmore, because he's drinking and he's swearing. He's like out in the woods and he's like, "Did you find your ball?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I found it. I just like being out here with the fucking poison ivy." And like, I don't know, he's like screaming a lot. So yeah, I thought the whole sequence was pretty fun. But at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, you probably saw this coming. I've said it a million times. The cartoony stuff that this movie throws at you is just too much. It got very dodgeball at the end. And like the fight between Shooter and at the great, like the little stuff like that where I'm just like, this is so fucking stupid. So yeah, we're actually a little bit closer than I thought we would be. I am lower. I'm going with a 5.5. I don't think this is a 6. I mostly didn't like this movie, but there are moments where I was like, this is pretty funny. I'm enjoying myself, and there's a lot of moments where I'm just like, I want to bash my head through a fucking wall because it's so cringy. But I get there's an audience for this stuff. Like you said, this is kind of for lack of a better term, a dumbed down comedy, and I think that a lot of people like that stuff, and there's obviously an audience where he's been doing this shit for decades at this point. But it doesn't quite work for me. I don't quite find it that funny. It's not really my type of humor. So yeah, 5.5 for me.
All right, 5.5, 6.3. Not living up to the Happy Gilmore standard, but it's pretty fun, and it's on Netflix. Everyone has Netflix. If you don't tell me you don't got Netflix, motherfucker. You know
everybody
you do.
has an
Everybody. Doesn't matter. Like, when I ask people, you got HBO Max, I know that I might hear a no. But I don't ask people, like, hey, do you have Netflix? I just say, it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix is a different beast. You just say it's on. You don't ask if they have it.
Yep.
So I know you got it. So go watch it. It's #1 movie in the U.S. right now on Netflix, and Happy Gilmore is #2. So that's pretty cool.
Returned
in 1996.
I would say I think I might be a little bit in the minority here because I think I saw it was 65% Rotten Tomatoes. So it seems like critics are liking it. I think the audience score was in the also 60s and 70s. So it sounds like people are enjoying it. I mean, it is an enjoyable,
like the
easy watch.
consensus is around a 6, and that's where we're around. So
yeah,
that's kind of what it is. So go check it out. Happy Gilmore 2, now on Netflix. What will he do next? What zany moves? We need a damn Waterboy 2, please.
Waterboy 2,
love of God.
Billy Madison 2, Little Nicky 2. I don't know where we can go.
Please, all of them, dude.
Yeah. It was kind of weird to see Benny Safdie in this kind of role because I'm just like, whoa, it's weird to see him do comedy because, like, I don't know if you know, Benny Safdie is like an A24 drama director. Who was he?
I don't know.
He directed a movie called Good Time, Robert Pattinson. It's very good, but I think his most well-known movie is Uncut Gems, which he also did with Adam Sandler, which again is a very tense drama with Adam Sandler. I still think it's his best role. But yeah, he's just an A24 artsy-fartsy drama guy. And it was just kind of fun to see him loosen up and be comedic.
Wait, he was in the movie? Who was he?
He was the Maxi guy, the leader, the one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the director of Uncut Gems and some of these other ones.
Yeah, I would have thought that guy was a comedic actor because how zany and wild he was. So,
yeah, cool. I was like, this is kind of cool. Oh, he was also. I mean, I don't think you've seen Oppenheimer since we watched it, but he's one of the scientists in Oppenheimer who's also serious role. So yeah, it was kind of cool just to see him be comedic and have fun. Like the whole his breath sinking bit was kind of humorous.
Yeah, that just reminded me of that one. He's like. When that guy, who was it? He tries to offer Happy a shot because he's mad and he's doing bad and he thinks that he'll take it at that moment. And then Bunny steps in between him, downs it while staring him in the eye, then just belches in his face. And then just stays there for a second. He's like, really? You want to have a breath off? And he walks away and he's like, yeah, you walk away.
That was pretty good.
5.5, 6.3. Go check it out now. Come on now. And watch Happy Gilmore before it leaves. You only got like a freaking couple days for that. So as always, we're here on YouTube. Please like and subscribe, comment, hang out. We're also on Spotify and Apple Music if that's how you choose to do your podcast. We don't care how you do it. We would just love it if you'd come hang out with us once in a while on any platform. Come and say hi. Come and be quiet and listen because this is not interactive. I don't know. We're figuring that out. We're trying to make like a choose your own adventure version where we can actually interact with you and you pick different. Anyways, we're working on it. We're brainstorming. Until then, it's really a linear kind of thing. You just watch and listen. But we're working on that. It's going to be like a video game. You're going to control our review. The score is up to your choices. That'd be fucking awesome. Dude.
That'd be pretty cool, yeah.
Anyways, until next, peace.
Peace.